to the Young Elder Podcast, episode 70 something. I don't know. I'm gonna change it later on. It'll probably be something like 79, probably 80. I don't know. We just gonna chill here. We're gonna chill right here. I'm finna go grab my capacitor. And we're just gonna talk. I haven't really talked like that for real, for real. I mean, yeah, I've been talking. I don't know how far I was about that actually. Man, I'm telling you, I'm way too busy to just be doing way other things. I'll say that much. I'm too busy for that. At the same time, I try to make time for other things. Like you guys. 'Cause I love you. Yay. I wonder how many recurring. Actually, there's one person. I gotta go back to one of my lives because that person stays consistent. But yeah, whoever you are, hopefully you can pop up in his live. You ganging them. You ganging them. Yeah, I already know this capacitor gonna work. Let's get to. Ooh, spider something. Oh. But yeah, man. Screw it. Let's just ramble on. I'm just gonna talk. Me and God had a talk yesterday night about something deep about myself. And it's the main reason why, even though I know I have the power to leave, there's also something that's a part of me that's preventing me from doing so fully. And while, yes, it is myself, it goes way deeper than that. It's the fact that I'm spontaneous and that I usually choose comfort. I'm gonna be honest. That's what God wanted me to know yesterday. Is the fact that I am spontaneous, but I usually choose comfort. And that comfort is an issue because I could go, let me use this analogy. I could walk, but then I can stay in a single town because it's comfortable and I can live it easier there instead of being focused and going to the place that I need to go. And that's a major issue because it's like, unless I'm forced out of my shell, I'm not gonna go out my way to get uncomfortable. At least not for those big things. Lately, I've been saying screw it, and I've been making myself purposefully uncomfortable because I know how those small actions can add up. And so yeah, I also learned that I'm spontaneous, like a mug. Like I could just sit down and on a whim I can just go somewhere if I'm able to. And if I'm not, on a whim I can just go grab something and do something. That's what makes me unpredictable. And that's also why many people can't get a read on me. Because all it takes is just for one small tiny inkling and all I do is just act on it. It's like, oh, I wanted to make a capacitor. Well, I got the ingredients for a capacitor. Let me do it. Right? And I tell myself, oh, it ain't even that bad. And then boom, I make it. It works. Something interesting happens, and bam, I end up going deeper and focusing on it. It's like my spontaneity, or my spontaneity, whatever I'm gonna call it. Those are words that I would consider words. My spontaneity is what causes me to be in my focus in a weird way. Sometimes it can be my downfall. I wouldn't even say sometimes it can be my downfall. In specific contexts, it can be my downfall. At the same exact time, it could also help me. Because again, I could be around, I will say this, Sometimes I just get that inkling to be quiet. Other times I get that inkling to be loud. It's a 50-50 with me on literally everything. Even if you found out a way to try to leverage that, there will always be something that throws that off. I'm like a walking butterfly effect. And that's what I've learned about myself. Because you can set up the same exact conditions and try to do the same exact thing towards me, and yet you could get a whole different result based on how I feel or what I'm doing. Even if I feel the same exact way, depending on what I'm doing, and depending on so many other different factors that you don't know, no matter how many times you may have your eyes on me, I'ma just always exceed expectations. And it's the same, and that's why so many manipulative people can't get a hold of me. It's like a built-in fail-safe. Like if I hang around those types of people and they try the same thing, I can just be freaking random and do something that I don't know how it makes sense then, but later on it makes sense now. Just like my freaking song, that lyric when I said, "You starving all these kids and have the audacity to call America great." I didn't know what I was saying at the time until I thought kids could represent the people of America, and the starvation can represent how people have been deprived from so many opportunities. No matter if this country was built to leverage those who are of a different skin complexion, for a better lack of a term. And with that, that's why I also believe that I love freaking music, because I'm able to say something, have it be random, but then later on it makes sense. It's like it's like a spiritual. It's like a spiritual wand in a way, where I can sing something into existence, and all I have to do is give it time. Just like peanut butter and mustard in that other freaking song, which is a weird combination that tastes fantastic. I don't know how. Actually, I do know how. Because of the fat in the soybean oil as well as the peanuts, that's able to dull that sourness, not that sourness, that tangy, that twanginess of the mustard, allowing you to get a mellow version of mustard in terms of taste, while also having it be peanut buttery. And I love that. And it's weird thing. It's even weird things with freaking food, because I've tried something like ranch and strawberry preserves, and it tastes fantastic. Like it literally tastes sweet. Something that you could, how should I put this? Something that you can put on a cookie. I'll even go as far as that, which is weird. And that's why I love being spontaneous. And I have to leverage that more. Because I wouldn't even say because if I don't. Because no matter if I have everything or have nothing, that spontaneousness will always be there. But I have to intentionally go out my way to get out my comfort zone to do it. I feel like that's the only way that I'll really grow into the person that I need to be, is if I just go out of my way to do things. Again, when I was talking with God, God didn't say it was a bad thing for me to be in a comfort zone. But what God did say is, when you're spontaneous, that's when you're at your best. So I took that to heart heavily. So yeah, that's how my conversation with God went yesterday. Well, really last night. So yeah. And a comfort zone is a dangerous thing. It's only dangerous when you don't do the things that you're supposed to do or that you want to do, but you're comfortable. So you automatically assume, hey, I might as well just sit here. You know, it's better to sit here than to do that thing that I had an inkling on. Into which, yeah, maybe you're comfortable, but are you really doing the things that excite you? Dang God. Now, you know what? Never mind. Because it's every day. I don't have a problem with it, God. It's just, it surprises me. Like, there's nothing wrong with being comfortable, especially in yourself. It becomes an issue when you want to do things, but you can't because you're comfortable. And that's the issue that arises when you constantly stay in your comfort zone. Why do you think you're staying consistent in everything that you're doing up until this point? When you started, it was uncomfortable, but you wanted something. So now you started it and you done it to the point where it became comfortable. You made it a habit, not something that you had to do. You made it a habit. And that habit makes it comfortable. So for anyone out there who wants to do something and it's too hard, make it a habit. Do it every single day, no matter if it's something small or something large. Because I can guarantee to you, anything that's repetitively done across a long period of time gets ingrained inside of your memory as a habit. And habits are hard to break. If habits are hard to break, then what do you think is really possible when you intentionally ingrain a habit inside of your brain? If something is a habit, and it's a good habit at that, then how far in life do you think you're gonna go if you substitute those bad habits for good ones? The good ones that are really hard to break. I'm gonna leave it at that. End it off, my son. Yes, end it off. All right. As always, stay peaceful, blessed up, miracle up, and know that you will appreciate what taken care of. By divine and wonderful all our hearts, so God is was there and truly and genuinely and deeply cares about you deep within their souls. Always remember that here you are loved. We care about you here if no one else does. We do. I do know that. Know that no matter what, we're always here to give that listening ear. Don't be afraid to talk to us or with us. We're always here for you when you need us. Community tab is always on my YouTube. Hit it up. Or comment on my video if you do not want to subscribe. You're not obligated to, but it'd be nice if you did. Okay? And don't forget to smile today, okay? Okay? Now come in for this hug. Yeah, come in. In his own way, he has a shape he said adios. And change that title for pre-production.